Hello and welcome to Marriage Talks. Today I'm going to be talking about abuse in courtship. Have you ever been in any kind of abusive relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a platonic friendship, but the other partner was abusive? Think about how did that feel to wake up one day with the reality that I am being abused. This is not my word. Somebody is trying to redefine me. Or do you know someone, your friend, a family member, who has been abused and they have lost totally their personal worth? Now, if you have, then you're going to listen to what I'm going to say. The question is, why is abuse overlooked in courtship? Do you know that? Most of the abuse that takes place in marriage begins to show themselves in courtship. But most of the time, one of the both partners ignore it like it's no big issue until it becomes worse in marriage. I remember a time that a young girl came to me for counseling because her husband was abusing her, physically abusing her. It started with verbal abuse, it progressed to emotional abuse until he began to hit her. Then she thought her life was threatened and moved out of the house and came and started talking about the issue. We examined the progression of their relationship from courtship onto marriage. And I found out that the signs were there. They were there in courtship. She ignored them, or should I say, she was excessively in love, that she did not notice that these signs can become something that is life-threatening. In this discussion today, I'm going to be looking at what are the factors that makes people overlook abuse in courtship. Now, if you can deal with the abuse in courtship, then you can get it right in marriage. But if you ignore the behavior in courtship, it's going to be something worse in marriage. Remember that any behavior you tolerate in courtship, you are saying to your partner that it is acceptable to you. So the first factor that is responsible for people accepting abuse in courtship is because we have normalized abuse. We think that it is no big deal. Some behavior have been normalized, especially culturally. I remember some time ago that a man was talking and he had issues with his wife, and in the process of argument, he had slapped the woman. And when they came for counseling, I was telling him that that was wrong. And he was defending why he did what he did. He claimed that the woman made him angry. He claimed that the action was not something he could control. And then he claimed that why is it such a big deal? It's just a slap. And that slap changed the argument. Now, why he thought that he had a point, I didn't think that he had a point. But I saw that that wasn't the first time he had slapped that woman. He had even done it while in courtship. And he explained to her that it was because she angered him. Some behavior that are abusive are normalized in courtship. And then when he gets into a marriage, you don't see that as anything wrong. Their relationship where a husband thinks he can discipline a woman. Now, by discipline, I mean like you discipline a child. And so because of that, some women don't even see it as anything big deal. Some couples think that they can punish their husband. A wife thinks can punish her husband. The husband thinks can punish the wife just because they are angry. Now, if you are in a courtship that abuse had been normalized, do you know that when you even move from that relationship to even a better relationship, you will think that abuse is normal to introduce into that relationship. So now that you are not married, begin to look for the things that downgrade you, the things that squeeze out your worth, the things that makes you less of yourself. So the first reason people overlook abuse in relationship, in courtship, is because abusive behaviors have been normalized. Now, the second reason is lack of awareness. Many people don't talk about abuse in relationship. Now, the thing is, when people get married, because marriage is viewed as a sacred institute, so when abuse is taking place, people don't talk about it because of stigmatization, religious factor, children, and many other reasons. There are many people who have died from marriages, from behaviors that they could have avoided in courtship. You don't want to be in the number. So if we continue talking about it, more awareness needs to be created about the signs in courtship that can become something threatening in marriage. Number three, the reason why people overlook abuse in courtship is because of their emotional investment. Now, as a marital counselor, I usually say if you like someone and you have the tendency to fall in love with that person, please make investigation, ask questions. Don't just fall in love with a fine face, with a fine physique, with a fat bank account, with the fame. Don't just fall in love with this, because behind that person can be a monster. And so when people have emotionally invested into someone, into a relationship, that's a strong feeling that becomes difficult to break. Emotional investments even cloud your judgment. Now, again, this is one of the reasons why you must not rush to have sex, intimacy in marriage, because they are going to cloud your judgment. You will confuse the emotion, the sexual dexterity for a good person. Now, in the next video, I'm going to continue factors that makes people ignore abuse in courtship.